represented that kind of represents your game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. And as things get...
Well, guys,
And Porzingis, the a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. You're seeing some guys who were role players last year, Doris, now stepping up in their games individually. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Sharch checked in for Gibson. Wiggins comes in for Robert Covington. And AI is subbed in for T. So on the floor for Minnesota, Derrick Rose is out there with AI. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Saric in at the 4 spot. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Doncic, covered by Wiggins. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Doncic. It's a tie ball game.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's AI, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. And then for Minnesota, Zhang comes in for Towns, and Jones subbed in for Rose. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Now here's Doncic, covered by Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. And too long on the shot. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Here's Brunson, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Burke's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Cleveland. The pass to Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. The jump hook It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Brunson, defended by Jones. Brunson the pass to Nowitzki. Over Saric. Offline with the baseline jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that concludes. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in.
My older brother, he was a big fan of him.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Dang. AI is out there with Jones. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jang in at center. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
Burke with it, working on AI. Burke. That one doesn't drop. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, they need to pick themselves up. I mean, physically, you give up a lot going into post-regulation play, and losing after 2 overtime periods to an inferior team, boy, that can take a toll.
And it's Doncic, top of the key. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 20 feet out, and the jumper is good. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 2.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as well. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on this. Teams changing it up here. Two minutes into the second half of play now. AI passes to Towns. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Doncic. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's J.J. Barea. And it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's AI. Another miss by Minnesota. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Brunson, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's AI. And the 3 ball is good. AI's got his second basket of the night. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now here's Barea. Outside, Porzingis. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Now here's Covington. Defense is right there. Here's AI. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. It's blocked. 1:31 left to play in the third. T kicks to AI. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Passes it to Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you think about the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Here's Gibson. Another miss by Minnesota. And Doris, you look at the Wolves offense. Have they maxed out how good they can be?
I think one area they have to look at is in this age of the three-pointer, they were one of the league's lowest in three-point attempts. To me, they've got to boost that number, and I think they also need to look to attack in transition. They've certainly got enough weapons.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Teague out there with AI, and it's Covington in at the 3. AI battles through traffic and lays it in.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Well, there's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jeff Teague.
Boy, with all the work he did at the offensive end, it seemed to me to take a toll on the defenders. They could neither match his energy nor his intensity. In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Measuring, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Hardaway. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Here's AI. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Lee gets the bucket.
If you give Lee that spot on the floor, 9 times out of 10, he comes away with a bucket.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Count it.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
AI outside, misses. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, congratulations force out there on offense. So why were you so effective?
No, it was help I got from my teammates. I might have logged the points, but they did the stuff that doesn't show up in the box score. So I'd love to take all the credit, but honestly, they had just as much to do with the win as I did.
5 guys making it happen at a very important point of the season. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.